Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is a special episode, not just because it's snowing and it's a winter wonderland and that's why I got this hat on. That's not the only reason. It's a special episode because this is the last episode of Taylor Nelson Chess. I have the only name in the world that I can't say very well, except for like Russian names. I'm sure there's a lot of them I can't say very well. But yeah, we're rebranding. We're going to come back with a completely different name and look. It's very interesting the way that I came about this name. Unexpected. But yeah, we just came off a good win where my microphone was not on. And this was the game. I was up 4 pawns by the end of it against a 1670 something. So, or maybe it was 68. But anyways, yeah. We're going to start a new one. New 10-minute match. And here we go. Now we're black. Caro-Kann. Let's see what we can do. Will he push? He takes the exchange variation, so could be a very simple open board. Hard to get an advantage kind of situation. That's how those tend to be. Let's go ahead and build up our safe structure. No benefit to continuing to develop here. I usually like to keep this here until it breaks the pin, and it didn't exactly break the pin at that point, but it's alright. So we're gonna go here. Or in this situation where I can't really fight against this pawn, I'm just going to put my knight here. If takes, we'll do this. In these situations, maybe I should try and keep my pawns together like this. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Alright, so he can't attack this pawn yet, so this pin doesn't really matter. We'll develop our bishop to the e7 square, as per common in the Caro-Kann defense. Okay, now I can take this right now. If he does this, then I can win another pawn, but then this would be hanging after. So let's go ahead and go ahead, castle. Yeah, this pawn's still poisoned. We don't want to take it yet. So he's playing pretty accurate. Yeah, this knight's not doing a lot right there, so there's that. Let's go ahead and move the rook to the c file. Maybe I can go here. Okay. Interesting. So how are we gonna go about this? So I can take, and then he. Knight here is an idea, honestly. I'll probably do that. If I take, then he pushes, and I have, yeah, I can't allow that. Very simply cannot allow that, so we're going to go here. And then. Where should I move my queen? Yeah, actually, yeah, this is a bit more aggressive, but I feel like I pretty much have to do it. Anything else is too passive. He's just going to steamroll me. I wasted too much time on that move, so there's that. This pawn is hanging. probably be good for him to push. Okay, so he doesn't. We'll go ahead and take back here. So that kind of solves a lot of problems for us. I don't think I should have put my knight here. I think it would have been better here to where I could take this bishop. So that's, you know, something that we learn for the future. I'll take the bishop now because I don't think the bishop staring at my queen through a pawn is ideal. All right. We'll bring the rooks to the center. X-raying the king or the queen. That is my number one mess up whenever stating the names of pieces is king and queen. I mess those ones up a lot. All right, so I guess I can actually win this pawn with this knight move. It's pinned, so he's not gonna take. And then I take. I really like that for me. A Norwegian, that's cool. I don't play a lot of people from Norway, surprisingly. You would think, like, since Magnus, that there's a bunch of them on here, but I play a person from Norway like once every 2 or 3 months, maybe. Most people I play seem to be from like Mexico or Czech Republic or the Philippines or Russia or Italy or Mexico. Interesting. We're going to take that, which actually upsets his pawn structure and doesn't do a whole lot of anything else, I don't think. We have the connected pawns. He does not. He has 2 pawn islands. This can actually be hit with tempo, which would win the rook. That's extremely powerful with tempo because this is hitting the queen and it's supported by the bishop and the queen. Yeah, I don't want to speak too soon, but there's some days where everything's kind of clicking. Today's seeming like one of those days. All right, so you could actually take, I would take with rook, so that wouldn't work, but let's go ahead and attack. I like the tactics to bishop to f6. This is attacked twice. If he moves, I can attack, and then these are both hit. Oh. Oh, nice. So I just lose the game on the spot. Nice. I'm telling you. As soon as I say things are clicking, I had this feeling in the back in my guts, like, nah, that's actually how you lose games on the spot, is by saying that. And here we are. So I just lost a piece because of the tactics. See, I had a lot of tactics, but he did as well. So I don't think we should take with queen. He can pin now. Which may be bad, but I don't think it is. So So I'm just going to have the pawns for a piece, unfortunately. I don't think this game is lost by any means. Alright, we're going to try and anchor the bishop. There's a lot going on here. The bishop is now on an outpost, so that's good. If he goes here to try and have checkmate, then that will not work, of course, because I can cover that square with my queen. This seems like a nice move, but the knight, so maybe I need to put this pawn behind. At this point, I probably just got to move fast. This comes with tempo now, so I could potentially do this. Maybe I should come here. Actually, that is almost a definite. It's defended by the queen, defends the pawn again. Yeah, we're solid. Okay. I don't want to do this, but I feel like I need to. Otherwise, I'll lose the pawn. I could have just pushed. Yeah, I can't really afford to make this trade, but I just did it anyways, so. Alright, so the knight's attacked twice. He's up on time, it's not good. If I can somehow get the bishop here and then hit the back rank. Something tells me that's not gonna happen likely. So we'll go here. Looking for this mostly. Maybe we'll get a pawn going. Okay, still nothing. Still nothing that I see. Still looking, still looking, still looking. Looking for these kind of ideas. Still looking, still looking. Still looking, not finding. Maybe this. Converge here. Creating threats, that's all we can do. Now wait, does that... Okay, so if my pieces are aligned, I think I just win a piece. He can do this and sack, but then my queen is guarded. I think, okay, we just got our piece back. Yes! All right. Just had to keep looking for tactics. Okay, I'm gonna put both pawns on dark squares. His king's active. At some point, we're going to be in Zugzwang. All right, now what does he do? Now what does he do? He blundered. He blundered! Yes! I don't know about being 1666. That's kind of weird, but oh, we just had to stay sharp and keep on looking for attacking chances and tactics. I don't know how good could my evaluation be whenever I blundered a piece. So 80, which is when I blundered a piece, I assume. Yeah. So, all right, we are what are we? Yeah, I just said. So we're almost 1670, and if you're in the Midwest, near where I am, you're looking at some beautiful snow. So go out and enjoy that. And the next time I see you, it's going to be a different look. See you next time. Thanks a lot for watching.